Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another day. Today's going to be a great day, right? I'm calling it, I'm declaring it. But before anything else, I want to give God all the glory and all the praise for waking me up this morning, just the ability to trade and help others trade, but also trade with my beautiful wife.
Good morning.
So with that said, guys, we have a couple things going on as far as this morning. We're going to have Powell speaking. So be careful right off the bat. Make sure that you're taking profits. Right now, we're in Apple calls still from over the weekend. So Friday, we have Apple calls. So I know that there's some people that's in the Discord that's still holding on to Apple calls as well. So crazy enough, we should be good on Apple calls right now. Apple is up. Apple is pushing right now. So if you look at our screen, we're up on Apple. So we'll see once the market opens up.
All right, market's open.
All right, market is open. All right, we're up on Apple 168%. Apple is pushing right now, guys. So watch Apple. Looking for the push on Apple.
Definitely for it to break day, which is heading there
Now,
right
I'm
now.
not in no other trades apart from Apple. The only reason why I'm in Apple is because I have this as far as for a swing. Okay, that's the only reason why I'm in Apple right now. I did not call anything else. I'm holding on to Apple right now because I was already in it previously. Okay, so that's the only reason why I'm in Apple right now.
Is there news on that? Oh, bust through the day, breaking day high.
Up 200% on Apple.
All right, it's pushing. Oh, I forgot I was still in Apple.
Nice push on Apple, guys.
Let's see.
Nice push on Apple right now. I am going to take my profits right here. Let me see. I'm gonna go down to a lower time frame, so I'm gonna go down to a 1 minute. My wife always say, just go to a 1 minute.
That's too far to draw down on that one.
All right, so I'm gonna take my profits.
It's just sitting on VWAP. Don't close it.
She said it's just sitting on. We were too far of a drawdown from me.
Yeah, but
now you hear what she just said?
No,
too far
okay,
of
no,
a
there you
drawdown.
go. So good, you took it. Now it broke, so you're good.
So we're out of Apple, guys. We're out of Apple right now.
I'm about this. Oh, that's. What am I doing here? Oh, let me go into this.
Oh, hold on.
What do you need?
I don't think I had unmute.
Oh, hold on. Let me see what I can do. I can do it.
Can you unmute?
Hold on.
Am I talking right now?
Say
I'm not talking. Nope, I'm not talking. All right, there we go.
Say something?
Yeah, I'm good now. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, guys. So what you have to pay attention to right now is that we just started a new month. We just started a new 3 month as well. So if you look at 3 months, we just started a new 3 month. Okay. So expect some type of pullback. Okay. We're probably not gonna run all the way up. Okay. Now I just read something where we just have a golden cross on QQQ, but regardless, we still need a pullback, okay, before we could run up higher. So watch for pullbacks. Not saying that it can't happen today, but if QQQ right now breaks the low, which is right here, then QQQ might be a put, okay? So be patient on QQQ. Let the contract settle for a little bit, and then we're going to be looking at that for a possible trade. Apple is pushing back up right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a pullback on a 5 minute. We're right
People
up
have to
here.
sell.
But right now, guys, be patient, like I said, because right now we just broke yesterday's high, right? We just broke day I from yesterday. So right now we're in a good position. As far right now, it's in a good spot. We have a reversal on the month as well. Not even on the month. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Apple
that's
is gonna be,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apple is gonna be a good play for this month, guys. We just broke a double inside on the month. Okay,
Wow. Yeah.
so that means that target for this month should be closer up to 216.
Let's just
Uh,
say 215 to be safe.
Um,
Psych level.
actually, shit.
Put it where it actually belongs.
First target on Apple is gonna be right here at 209, followed by 215, 214, 214.50. Apple is a good call for this month, actually.
So for like a swing.
Yeah, Apple is a good. Wait for pullback though on this. I'll say wait for the pullback on this. Today's the first of the month. We could continue to run for the month, but um, yeah, most definitely. And then up here we have 223, which is
200.
the 200. So yeah, most definitely. Apple looks really good on the month, guys. Really good on the month for a monthly play. So I'm watching QQQ as well. Pay attention. This first 15 minute is about to end. We have bearish divergence setting up on Apple to come down. I noticed that on the 5 minute. I noticed a bearish divergence on the 5 minute to come down. We have higher highs right here, and then we have lower highs forming right here. So we have a bearish divergence forming on the 5 minute and on the 15 minute. So a break of this 15 minute to the low side, and we're gonna drop. So that will coincide with QQQ if QQQ also fall. All right. So pay attention to right here. If QQQ breaks this 15 minute, we're waiting on this 15 minute right here, waiting for the 15 minute to end. If QQQ breaks this 15 minute, then we're going to come down to the downside. I really probably would want to wait to see the break of the day, which is not far from it. We're talking about just less than $1. So I'll probably be patient enough to wait because we could come down, not break here, and then bounce back up. I would possibly even look for QQQ to go up to the 50% line. I would like for it to go to the 50% line. Now we did gap down, okay? We did gap down right here on QQQ. So if it gap down, come up here, close the gap. But even if I see a thing right here, a reversal right here on here, then it could be a possible short, but it did not break the day low. So if I'm getting in that, I have to realize that, all right, it did not break the day low on the higher time frame, so I have to be careful with that. Apple is approaching the first target right here at the yellow, at my first yellow line, which is 209.06. Again, be patient, guys.
All right, it's starting to push back up a little.
Yep. What do you do you have anything open on thing?
Yeah, right.
Right? Okay. All right, so you see how we're coming back down, guys, right in here. So just pay attention to right there. Like I said, we have a bearish divergence set up on Apple. Okay, we have a bearish divergence setting up on Apple. We have a higher high on the 15 minutes, followed by a lower high on the oscillator or on the indicator. So you have higher high that's forming, but a lower high that's forming right here. Now, for this to confirm the bearish divergence, we have to see the 15-minute actually break. We need to see a reversal on the 15 minutes, so a break of this. Now, do we have anything on a 5-minute? There's no confirmation on a 5-minute of a reversal either. So before it happened on the 15-minute, it will happen on the 5-minute. Okay, so we could see the reversal on the 5-minute first. If we see a reversal on a 5-minute, then that confirms the bearish divergence on the 5-minute. Okay, what you have to do now is make sure that you keep here as a high, and that will be your stop loss. Now going forward, if the 15-minute breaks, then you know that the 15-minute going in, if the 15-minute breaks, then you have a divergence on the 15-minute as well. And then at that point, it will be the high of the 15-minute, which would be the same for the 5-minute. So if we break right here, that's the divergence confirming on the 5-minute. And then we're probably going to pop up because that 15-minute is going to end. So we're going to have the end of the 15-minute. We're going to have a pop up. But now the stop loss should be here, right? And then afterwards, once we come down, your stop loss should be up here and you write it back down. So right now, we just confirm on the 5-minute for the bearish divergence to drop. We just confirmed that. So now we're going to wait for the 15. Now we could continue to drop down. We see it drop, but we have to be patient, guys. You don't want to get caught in anything, so be patient. It's only 2 minutes left in the 15-minute candle, so might as well at that point wait.
No FOMO around here.
No FOMO. What is SPY looking like as well? SPY should be looking similar. I actually like SPY didn't hit the 50 either. So it's showing the same thing on SPY. Okay, showing same thing right here on SPY. QQQ actually starting to fall right now, right here. So QQQ starting to fall. So you could see that fall. A break of this right here, we're breaking the day. If we break the day, then we're going to fall more. Okay, so just pay attention to that. I'll say get ready for some QQQ puts. But we're not taking the puts. Even if it break this yellow line, we're not taking the puts. Okay, we're waiting for the 15-minute to end before we take the puts.
Gotta break it.
Yeah, it always does that. It will do it right as.
So you feel like, oh, snap,
Yeah.
I should have got, you know? It's always that. Just prepare yourself.
See how Apple is pushing back up right here?
Yeah,
That's why I said you wait.
QQQ did a little bit.
All right, we're seeing the rejection right now off the 15-minute. Okay. We're seeing the rejection off the VWAP right here. Remember our first target, because Apple broke the day, right? The target on Apple is gonna be 209, followed by Apple is very bullish, guys. Again, Apple is very bullish. Okay. SPY is about to break the 15 too, so right here, SPY is looking good. SPY just broke for a call. Not liking it though. Could reject off that 50. See, when it's this close, guys, I mean, you're talking about what, 20 cents or 12 cents? I'm like,
Just wait for your play.
because we could see the rejection off that 50. Okay. Powell is talking right now. So let's see. Yeah, Powell is supposed to talk at 9:30.
So we might see some volatility. Well, it's already probably.
Yeah, Powell is supposed to talk at 9:30. So
9:46.
Yeah, he should be talking right now. Now, I will say if QQQ breaks above this, if QQQ breaks above this 15-minute, then we're gonna be bullish. Okay, we're gonna be bullish if QQQ breaks above this 15-minute. SPY's pushing. SPY's gonna hit this 50 right here. Again, patience, guys. Patience. I believe we should come down. This is the beginning of a new month, a beginning of the third quarter. We ran up significantly, so there should be some pullback, but we're talking about on a higher time frame, on a lower time frame, on a daily time frame. Yeah, it can be different. Okay, but I really like Apple to the upside as far as for long term.
We are not in anything, and neither are we rushing, y'all.
Nope, I'm not in anything right now. See, AVG already broke. Close the gap right there. Amazon broke on the day to come down. So Amazon already set up to fall. Amazon have a good setup as well. A 3-1 setup right in here. Oh, look at this.
It didn't break it. It went there
Yeah,
and it
it went
rejected,
there.
but it didn't break it yet. You still got
Yeah.
10
We're looking
minutes.
bullish, guys.
Yeah, we're starting to look like we're gonna reverse on this QQQ.
We're looking bullish in QQQ.
Not looking like a put to me.
Not looking like a put to me, guys. All right, we just break on this QQQ right here. We have a couple seconds left in this 5 minute. Let me drop down to the 5 minutes, see what's going on. Amazon is right on the 200. Let me see right here.
That level.
No, this right now.
Start above that.
I'll say a 151 call. It didn't break above it. What is that? Why are you going on a 1 minute, babe? Come on.
Listen, there's some strategy to my stuff.
Okay.
I have a line there. Now, did it even start above this? It didn't. So I wouldn't even have gotten in on that.
Oh, you're talking on
so
a 1
minute. So I go
minute.
down for my entry.
Okay.
So I know where I'm.
We can reject off of this too. So we can reject off that 200 on right here.
That makes me a little mixy. So that's why I went to that.
See, SPY is pushing. All right, guys, I'm going to jump into some...
Why are you going to QQQ?
Some QQQ calls. Kind of late on that, though. But I'm going to jump into some QQQ calls.
And those of you that are in Riot with us, we are profitable on those, just so you know. All right, there we go. QQQ's pushing up. We're up at least 5% right now.
SPY is just monstering right now. SPY is beastly.
Went to fill the gap.
Yeah.
Riot is also still pushing. There's Riot. Starting to push.
Yeah, Riot
just broke previous day high.
Just broke previous day high. So Riot, my target on Riot was $12 on Riot.
I mean, you guys should be well over 20%.
crazy?
What? Can't be.
Isn't that crazy?
It can be. Oh,
That's crazy, ain't it?
oh, I still have it. Okay.
All right, guys. So the only thing right now we're in is QQQ. All right, we're only in QQQ calls. That's the only thing we're in right now.
From today.
From today. We took profit on Apple calls. Apple is still pushing. I really like Apple to the upside for the month. I think Apple might go to new highs. And then Riot, we are in Riot still from yesterday. So Riot is pushing right now.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
My target on Riot is going to be $12.
Yeah.
I don't get no Google. No Google.
I didn't see that go up today, actually.
No Google. Okay.
You just made a line on that chart, just so you know.
Google already broke to come down on the day. That's scary as well. QQ is coming back in. All right, guys, so my stop on QQQ, just to let you guys know, my stop on QQQ is going to be the break of that 15-minute. Break up that 15-minute, and then the day low. Where is the day low? 18 cents more. If it break this 15-minute, it's gonna go here. So I'm not even worried about that. So I'm cutting my losses before it go there. We're testing VWAP on a 5-minute right here, guys. This is a reversal on a 5-minute to come back down. So technically the target on a 5-minute is here, but on the higher time frame, we're still bullish. So in a sense, if we break right here, if we break this line right here, then we just went positive back on the 5-minute. Right now, we just gap down. See that gap down? Look at that. Look at that, guys. We have volatility coming into the market. So make sure you're monitoring your trades. Make sure you're taking profit quick, okay? We just see volatility in the market, so we could go either way at this point. We're seeing volatility in the market. We see a gap down.
Is for sure running. But let's see. QQQ.
Apple is hitting target, guys. Apple just hit target. Apple just hit my first target right there. So Apple just hit my first target. Right now with this volatility, it's telling me that the market could go either way, right? Because we see a spike down, then a spike up. The spike down, I knew that it had to come back up here to do the gap, but it did that quick spike in both directions. Okay, so the volatility is there. So right now we're just gonna have to be patient. Make sure you cut your trades. If we break below a certain level, then we have to cut our trades. I know my alert didn't go off for Google, but if Google break right here, if Google break the low, then Google would be a good short. Apple is gonna be a monster this month, man. Pay attention to right here, guys. We could get a wick to take. Actually, looking at Google puts too.
Let's see what the price is.
QQQ is not looking good. QQQ right now is not looking good. Originally, we're still staying above here, which is good. All right, so let me keep right there. We got some sideways movement here, guys. Got some sideways movement here. See what it's doing on smaller time frame. We're below VWAP, below VWAP right here. We have a 3. The higher time frame is saying bullish. Just have to pay attention to that. Huh?
And in a lower time frame. I mean, it's coming back right now, so we're just watching it.
Even with Google, we're seeing Google right now pushing up.
For the reverse, so
Yeah.
If it move, if it break that.
If it break this,
15,
then we're gonna push on Google as well. Everything is pushing to the upside, so let's see right here. If you're in Riot, you should be well in profit right now, guys. If you're in Riot. Take off that. So off my thing. Google look like it's wanted to push to the upside. Everything is looking like it wants to push to the upside, but we have QQQ that's struggling. Yeah, everything is mixy right now, guys. Everything is like kind of a sideways thing right now.
And that usually happens because there's news going on. Yeah. So we are expecting that.
Just checking to see what's going on in other now the crazy thing is Amazon already broke the low to go down. Google tapped the low. So Google also broke the low to go down, but the 200 is right here on Google. Apple already broke for the day, so Apple already hit first target right here. So next target on Apple is going to be 214.50. $33 seconds left on this 5-minute candle, guys. Be patient. Google is breaking to the upside. Oh, Tesla was a call on that 15-minute. Either way. We're coming down on QQQ. So just pay attention to that. We're coming down. We gapped down on QQQ just now. All right, close the gap right here. I feel like we're creating a divergence to pop up, but if we break this, we're gonna drop. All right, I'm getting ready to close my QQQ, guys. I didn't close it yet, but I'm getting ready. Damn it, I'm locked out of it. They know too. It's right at that level where if we break day low, then we can fall, okay? It's right at that level. All right, so here we bouncing back up on QQQ.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good push on QQQ right now.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if we break the day this high, we're gonna push. And when I say we're gonna push, right now we're pushing up. We're gonna push, okay? What they did right here was come down to take people out their calls. Okay, they scared people out their calls right down here, right at that 15 minute. That 15-minute candle right here, they came down and take people out their 15 minute. That's why I said wait. Okay, they took people out right there. So now, once we come up right here, we have 46 minutes, 46 seconds. We break right here, we're gonna push. Okay, we break right here, we're gonna push.
I think I should have added it. Good push back. Good push. Oh, and Google.
We're looking good right now, guys, on QQQ.
Yeah.
We're looking good on QQQ. Watch this right now. We're probably going to see a crazy move if we break above here. We're going to see a crazy move. We have 7 seconds. Watch this right now. Watch this right now. Might see a crazy move right here. If we break above my green line right here, we might see a crazy move. Are we just broke? Oh, there we go. See? There we go. That's that crazy move right there. We didn't hit the 50 yet. Okay, we didn't hit the 50 yet. Google is pushing right now. Google is a call as well. Here we go. Man, Google pushing.
I said if it break that level, it should push.
Remember, this 50% retracement line right here is going to be very important, guys. Right? But I feel like we're going to blow through that right here. I guarantee you Google is going to give me an alert in a little bit.
Once it break, you gotta watch the 1 hour.
Yeah, I guarantee you. Here we go on QQQ, guys. A push. Come on. Here. Why is it messing with people?
It means extended from the B up.
Close to that 50 line, though. Oh, Tesla's a call. In the 30-minute, it gave that signal. On Tesla. Fuck. Man, they're smacking around everybody today. Smacking around everybody today.
I see the Tesla call you talking
Yeah. It's that 50 line. That 50 line. Came out to the 50 line. Doesn't have to touch it.
Yeah.
Came close to that 50 line. So now I can reject and just drop. Impatient though. Yeah, they're fucking with people. We're about to drop at this point. Yeah. Alright, guy, cut. You see right here. Wait, right here. It didn't break the day. It flashed down. It's just wait right here. See, I came close to the 50 line and then did that. Break of the day and we're gonna fall. They're messing with people today. We're so close to break a day that I feel like we're gonna break day and then drop. This half the break day right here. Once we break this, guys, we're gonna drop. Remember I said earlier, the 50 line is where we're looking for it to come up and reject off the 50 line. The 50 line, the 50% retracement line is one of my take profit, because I know if we hit here, we would reject off of here at some point, probably bounce but continue up. Right here, what it did was it didn't even test the 50 line. It went close, not necessarily that it have to go there, right? But what I feel like it's doing, just like yesterday, how we were choppy, it's doing the same thing today, where it's killing both calls and puts, in this sense.
Couple seconds before the new 5.
Just know that if we break here, guys, we're gonna see some action to the downside. Let me see if Amazon already came back down, because Amazon showed no. Amazon actually went up. Yeah, Amazon actually went up. So you're trying to look at lower time
I'm
frames.
looking at something. I'm looking at something. Oh, sorry. You on the 15?
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to close. If it breaks the day low, then I'm closing. Which I think it's going to break. Yeah. All right, I'm out. I'm out. I'm actually going to take this on a put instead. So I'm going to jump in some QQQ puts. Five. All right, so I just jump into some puts, guys. So right here, we came up close to the 50, right? So first targets, some of the targets, we have a gap up right here, right? Then we're coming right here, and then right down to the bottom down here. So first one is going to be 548.05 followed by 547.24 and then 544.50. Close it. Amazon is looking also to come down. All right, so we're up 4% on QQQ right now.
You need this?
Which one? Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So right now we need to see a break of here, right? We're most likely gonna come down, guys. We broke the day low, so we reverse on. We have a 2-2 reversal. Right now we're using yesterday's low as a resistance level. So right here, my yellow line is that level. Earlier, if you remember, I was waiting for this to break. So this 15-minute right here, I was waiting for that to break to get into puts because I was looking for it to come down. But it showed the sign of reversal to the upside. So my thought process was to take the trade, get out up here. But because of the pullback, because of all that pullback that happened right here, when we got up to here, I'm still wasn't in that much. I wasn't in profit. Okay, the contracts got killed because of the back and forth. So that's why we talk about options and the risk of options, right? So you have to be careful with that. But now we took the puts because we broke the day low. We reversed on the day. So now we're in puts. Google just reversed to come back down as well. All right, guys. So if we break this 15 right now, we're going to see our fall. We're going to come down here to our first target. That's going to be gap close, followed by our other targets. Okay. So first target is about to hit. That's our first target. So we're up 23% right now.
I don't know how to screenshot that.
Sorry, hold on.
I think it should fall for the day. I was just like, yo, I might just walk away and leave that shit.
So we just hit first target, guys. How much you're up on yours?
I'm up 60 to 65%.
Up 65% on the contracts.
Well, I got in after you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, I said let me wait for it to, because I knew it was a new time frame, so it was gonna go back up.
Up 74%.
Sell it whenever you feel like it. Whenever I do that. Well, I can't be in it with you for longer. I'm gonna start it because once you're done with that, you're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got, hey guys.
So we're closing the gap right now. Okay, so make sure that you're taking some type of profit. We're closing the gap right now. We should continue to fall though, guys. We should continue to fall. Again, make sure you're taking profits, guys. We just hit our first target, so make sure you're taking some type of profit. All right, here's the next fall that's coming in. Here's the next fall. We're expecting to touch our next target at 547.24. Up 47% on these. Let's see where we are on the 5 minute. All right, so we closed under the 200, which is good. We have this area right here that we could bounce on. 1 minute 40 seconds. Make sure you're taking profit, like I said. All right, up 56% on these guys. All right, here's the drop. All right, so we're approaching the next target. Approaching the next target right now. Make sure you're taking profit, guys. Up over 127% on these contracts right now. We're right there at the second target, guys, so make sure that you're taking some type of profit. We're up over 100% on these contracts. There we go. We're hitting target right now. We're hitting second target right now. Just hit second target, guys. We just hit second target, guys. Make sure you're taking profits. All right, so our third target is going to be 144, basically 145. But right before that as well, we have this little buy zone area right here at 146. Okay. We're at a level right here at the body. So that's why I put it right here. You see the body? It always uses the body as a support. So that's why I have these targets right here. But now that it break the body or it touching the body, the next level down is going to be right here. And then right here at 146, we have those levels right there. So you got to pay attention to those. Okay. The 1 hour right now is looking great as far as to the downside. The 1 hour is looking great to the downside. So we might have a little pullback because of the 15-minute, right? This is a new 15-minute. So we might have a pullback. Okay. There's no top on this 15-minute right now. So whatever drop we're getting right now on the 15-minute, just know that we can bounce back up. So if we have a hard drop down, just know that this 15-minute can bounce back up. Okay. So make sure you're taking profit going down. All right, so we're going down right now. Make sure you're taking profit going down because this 15-minute, if it pops up, it could go right back up to VWAP. Here's a drop, guys. Amazon is dropping, guys, so we look like we're gonna drop right now. I'm actually gonna go down to a 1 minute time frame on this. All right, here's the pop-up I'm talking about, guys. Here's the pop-up I'm talking about. So we just broke on the 1 minute to go back up. There's no gap, there's no wick on this 15 minute. So that's what I'm talking about. We come down here, it was 185% in profit, okay? It came down here, we bounced back up. So regardless, we lost on the first trade, but we should be way more profitable on the second trade, okay? So great job as far as cutting your trades early. That's what it's all about, managing our trades properly, okay? Once we manage our trades properly, take the loss, don't hope for it to come back. But as soon as we saw the reversal, right? We didn't say, man, you know what? I just lost, so let me not go ahead and do nothing else for the rest of the day. No. What we did was we made sure we take the trade regardless. Okay? Now, right now, what we could see is we could see a pop all the way back up to VWAP. Okay? Um, we could see a pop all the way back up to VWAP, or we could continue to fall. My thing is, I'd rather you guys take profit, okay? If you want to keep runners, keep runners. But at that point, guys, you should be good. Now, do I think it's going to fall even more? I think it should fall even more. Like I said, today's the first day of the month. It's the first day of the third the quarterly as well. So if you look at the monthly on QQQ, if you notice, look at how the monthly is. We have to pull back on the monthly. But also now when you look at the 3 month, look at the 3 month, right? We have to pull back. Then it's also the new 6 month. So it's the new 6 month as well. So we have to pull back. Okay. Those are the things that you have to pay attention to. It's a new 6 month. We're at all time highs, guys. We just hit all time highs a couple days ago. So we have to pull back. You get what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're monitoring your trades and take the trades as you go. Not because you're saying, all right, we have to pull back now that you're going to take a put and not have time on it. Okay. You have to make sure that you're taking your trades and take profit on your trades. So great job today, guys. Listen, we lost on the first one, but we made up on the second one. Okay. So that's why I said we have to make sure that we manage our trades properly. We're doing what we're doing as far as making sure that we're entering the trades properly as well. And that's it, guys. Now, if I was patient on my original trade, then we wouldn't have lost, right? Just a trade recap on here. Let me take off all these other ones. So just a trade recap. Um, Nobody should be in trades right now. If you're in trades, that means you're in runners and you're monitoring your own trade. Okay. But let's start from the daily time frame. Okay. I looked at this and I was like, all right, on the day time frame, I said on the daily time frame, we're looking like, all right, we gapped down. I was looking for the break of the daily, right? A break of the daily tell me that we're going to drop because it's a 2-2 reversal. My target was going to be right here at the top of the body. That's my first target once it break the previous day low. Then my second target was going to be the bottom of the body of the candle, followed by the wick, okay, which is the bottom of this candle. Now, I have some little buy areas right here, but if you bring this over, you could see that it's close to the body of this candle over here. Okay, so that's why I say 146. My little buy area on the 15th is like at 120, not 140, but at 546, this yellow line. That's why I have it right here. Okay, so now why did I enter calls this morning? Okay, I entered calls this morning based on the break of this 15 minute. Okay, It broke out. It gave me a bearish candle to begin with, which could be a fake out to the downside. Okay. But what they did was they actually fake us out to the upside. Now, originally, what was my thought process in this? Would I say, guys, I'm looking for it to do certain things. If you go back in there, in the previous couple of minutes ago, I said I wanted this. This was a green candle. It was yellow. It was a green candle at first. So if this was green, right, then if it broke here, I wouldn't have took the trade. If it, again, if this candle was green, if this candle was bullish and it broke to the upside, I would not have taken the trade, because I said in originally, if it broke right here, I'll wait until it get up to the 50 line and show me some type of rejection, then I'm getting into it to the downside. But I would rather wait till it break the low, the previous day low. My previous day low is this yellow candle. So because this candle ended red, which is bearish, and then we have the break of that candle, it shows that we're breaking to the upside. It's showing more of a bullish census than a bearish. So that's why I took the calls. Now, the calls was profitable a little bit, not by much. Okay, the calls was profitable a little bit, but then we got chopped up. We got chopped up right here, right? And I was down on this chop up, right? Then we popped right back up, and then we popped up right here. I said, hey guys, look for some kind of quick move to the upside. We had a quick move to the upside, but it wasn't much for me to be profitable, okay? It wasn't much for me to be profitable. I was still down on my trade. Again, options, you get eat up on your contracts, especially if you're using same day. Now, if I didn't have same day contracts, I would have been fine, okay? But I was using same day contracts. So once it came down here, we had that fall, right? Once it's starting to fall, I didn't like it because the simple fact that my first target was a 50, which I was going to plan on taking my profit here. But then I saw that it didn't go to the 50. And when it reject and start dropping, I'm like, man, all right, this is my original trading plan. Okay, this was the original trade plan, right? So when it came down and broke right here, I already had a feeling that, all right, we're gonna be breaking here. But I was like, I'm hoping that they're chopping everybody up and then go back to the upside, but that's not the case. Once it came and broke, I got out my contracts. I took the loss on my contracts, right? Then right here, once it broke, once I closed that, I got inputs. So we got inputs. We got this nice drop down, which we got over 185% on our trade. So that means that if you lost on your first trade and you make the second trade, you should have made back the money that you lost on your first trade, right? You should have made that money back, because this drop right here that we just got in was over 100%. Right? And we still, I believe we're still going to fall even more. Okay. But you have to be patient with this. We have 4 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. We still can drop. I still think we could drop because the pullback, we should pull back more, but we don't have to pull back all the way today. We could pull back some today, then we go up and chop for a little bit and then close off for the day. Then tomorrow we could continue to fall down, and we fall down slow instead of fall down hard. All right. So that's the trade recap for today. That's the reason why I enter into the trades. I said, guys, listen, first take profit was right here. We hit. Second take profit was right here. I said take profit. But also, once we saw the new 15-minute candle come in and it didn't have a top on it, it fell down here. And I'm like, guys, make sure you take profit because we're going to pop back up. The pop up, we don't know how far it's going to pop up. We can't control that. But we know that if it pop up, we can go all the way back up to VWAP. Shit, they can push it all the way back up to day high. Okay? What we want to make sure is that we're securing profits. So with that, we take our profits down here because we know that it's going to pop up here. And then that's it. We're done for the day. Okay? So great trade today, guys. Nothing to it. We just have to be consistent in our wins and mitigate our losses. So with that, guys, see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. If you're holding on to runners, make sure that you even put a trailing stop. Here we go. We're going to drop again. As you can see, we're dropping again. So we have 2 minutes left in this. We might come down to here. So guys, monitor your trades. And then that's it, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. All right. Peace out.